Welcome to Slow News Day with Kevin Clark. I am Kevin Clark.
Yeah.
Do you know what the most important episode of Slow News Day is, always?
The next one.
The next episode. You know what the least important episode was? The one before that. The grind never stops.
Okay, tell me this, yes or no. Are you happy off life sometimes?
Am I happy off of life? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No. I'm feeling good a lot. All right, JuJu Smith-Schuster, Pittsburgh Steelers receiver, all around fun dude. JuJu, what's going on, man?
I'm good, man. You said all around fun dude, man. Just having a great time, just living life to the fullest, and just getting ready for the season.
I love it. So you're here with Charmin. We're going to get to that. I want to start first with Boujee, who's your dog. This is an important part of your life, has more Instagram followers than almost anybody at this point. Tell me about Boujee. How did you meet Boujee? And how are Boujee and Portia now that they're long distance right now for the offseason?
Yeah, man. So I got Boujee. I probably said my rookie year. I got here very lonely, a guy who's 20 years old, came from nothing, moved to Pittsburgh, and, pretty much lived my life at the point where, I was hanging out, with my rookie teammates, mainly James Conner because he was from Pittsburgh. A lot of other guys had kids. They weren't hanging out with me. I'm a new guy. So got Boujee, got the French Bulldog. He's a breeder from California. I had him flown out, actually, around like September, November. Ever since then, he's been my Robin to my Batman, as I would say.
Sounded like Boujee really helped you through like a lonely kind of maybe rookie year.
Yeah, he actually did. He actually had a huge impact basically on my life. And it showed me, how to care for, just basically dogs, and not just that, but just a responsibility to have, not saying a kid, but to have someone to watch over.
Let's get to football. You returned to the Steelers this year in free agency. And I know you had other options on the table. Can you kind of take me through the process that led you back to the Steelers? I know it was a weird year to be a free agent and all that stuff, but why did you return over some of the other options you had?
Great options, great teams. I respect, Baltimore reaching out. I respect Kansas City reaching out. Two great organizations that, will be competing in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl for a very long time. I decided to stay in Pittsburgh because, I wanted to better myself, play with Ben for one more year, also play, with the coaches, and my chemistry with my receiver coach is tremendous, and it's easy going. Nothing that I don't have to learn a whole new playbook. I don't have to move. I don't have to basically just pick up and go. For the most part, staying in Pittsburgh and having that relationship with, the new OC, Matt Candidate, who helps out a lot in my future, who plays a big role. So, like I said, staying back home, betting on myself, taking less money, I see that playing out.
Obviously, there was no lure to play with a Lamar Jackson or even a Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, those are two of the best quarterbacks in football. But you felt that there was still a good offensive situation in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I feel like Ben still can go.
So you went viral a couple of months ago with Ryan Garcia. You took some punches from him. Celebrity boxing is the craze right now. Would you ever want to do it? I would. Wow. Who's your opponent if you could pick?
If I could pick someone to fight?
Yeah.
To be honest, it doesn't really matter. You asked me if I would do it. Yes. Who I would fight? Dude, I don't know.
That's up to the matchmakers. Okay.
We need a matchmaker. I think it would be cool to have just celebrity boxing, like athletes versus like football players with football players, basketball versus basketball players. Like, I think it'd be cool.
I think you'd have to have pretty big protective padding in order for the team to sign off on that, I'd say.
No team is signing off on that.
With obviously, you've become known as someone who, when you score, you can celebrate, all that stuff. Is there a celebration that you haven't done in your career or something you haven't incorporated that you like to? When you're thinking about this in the offseason, okay, if I score this year, I'll do blank. What are we thinking about as far as that goes, JuJu?
So for a while now, I've been wanting to do a celebration with Ben, Big Ben, but Ben doesn't celebrate. He's a bet. I want to do a trust fall, like he catches me because he trusts me,
Sure.
To this day, bro, he's just like, nah, I'm good. So hopefully one day I can just act like I'm falling back. He catches me and I'll post it. Hey, trust fall.
See, this is negotiation 101, JuJu. Before you signed the contract to come back, you should have gotten that written in the contract that Ben has to celebrate with you.
I should have.
What does he say when you say I want to celebrate with you? Just he says no?
He just goes he just gives his face side.
Let's do some quick hits. Number one, if you could take back any play in your career, college, pro, whatever it was, and just have a mulligan, get to redo it, what's the play?
Probably the Baltimore game where I I'll be definitely one of my players. Marlon Humphrey is a great player, and for so long, I know he's going to be hitting at the ball in that one play.
Toughest player to play against in the league, toughest defender.
Not a person, but a great defense, and it's tough to get by. It's the Patriots.
What do they do differently than most teams don't?
Double team their star players, star wide receivers of the team. So like Stephon Gilmore with the safety over top. Yeah, they'll do that, or they'll put they pretty much they call it like double the star.
Who's somebody you have not gamed with that you would like to game with?
Ooh, well, like anybody?
Anybody. Could be Mike Tomlin, could be Michael Jordan, could be anybody in the world that you could just sit down and play with.
Probably Will Smith.
Ooh, why? Why Will?
His personality is just like everything you just want, you know? He's a funny guy too. Like, he's those vibes. You need those vibes.
All right, we'll do your horoscope. You're born on November 22nd, right?
Yes.
Okay, Sagittarius. You can feel free yet follow a schedule. In fact, if you didn't schedule your free time, you'd either have far too much of it or none of it. Does that sound like you right now?
Very true.
Do you believe in horoscopes, Juju?
I do.
Okay, that's good.
When's your birthday?
My birthday's in October. I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra, okay. Yeah. Libras are cool.
They're just even Steven.
They're even Steven. They can be, I'm gonna just say even Steven. I'm not gonna get into it.
What were we gonna say?
You guys are even Steven. You guys, I don't know if are you an emotional guy?
Everybody has it, but I'm usually pretty low key.
Okay, but okay. Tell me this: yes or no? Are you happy off life sometimes?
Am I happy off of life? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Like you just happy just to be in the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Juju. You are 100% correct here. And we do a thing called Club Kevin, which is whoever is your favorite person in the world right now, whoever you think won the week.
Who won the week?
Yep. Could be anybody.
For example, give me an example.
So like Baker Mayfield was on the show last week and he put in Fernando Tatis because Fernando Tatis had that home run, had that celebration, that kind of stuff.
There's really nothing right now that I'm like, okay, I would say like the Steelers, Najee Harris.
Najee Harris? There you go, Najee Harris. Absolutely. Have you reached out to Najee?
I did.
How was that conversation?
It was great. I was like, yo, can't wait to ball with you. It's funny, I knew Najee when he was getting recruited to go to college. And I tried to recruit him to go to, he didn't. He went to Alabama. But hey, we're back together now, so let's get it.
Travis Etienne went in the first round. Najee Harris went in the first round. What is your opinion on running backs going that early? I mean, do they still matter? I guess is the question.
I think they still matter. I mean, it's huge. You know, you got to think about it. Like for the Steelers, you know, they don't really draft offensive player. You know, I think the last offensive player in the first round was Dave Castro. You know, and besides that, it's been defensive players every time. And I was surprised, you know, we did that. So, yeah, but I think running backs, you know, of his caliber, like Derrick Henry, like those caliber guys, like those guys are rare.
Well, Najee Harris, welcome to the Steelers. Welcome to Club Kevin. That's a great pick. All right, tell us what you're doing with Charmin.
Honestly, this is probably perfect for all our lives and all our jobs. Basically, Charmin has created this BRB bot, which basically is the AI where you can pre-record all your recordings for meetings. So when you have to go to the bathroom, you don't have to be rude. You don't have to raise your hand. You don't have to interrupt nobody. You don't have to leave your screen actually and go black. You actually can just put the bot on. You can go to the bathroom, do number 1, do number 2 while your bot is actually running. And you can create a personal side. You can create a business side. It's probably going to be the future because nowadays everything's digital, everything's Zoom, everything Google's Meet. And this is our future. And basically Charmin and Bot BRB is enjoy the go.
Juju, thank you for coming on Slow News Day.
No problem. Take care. Thank you.